Hello students, I am Sunita Pawar, lecturer of ENC department, HAPN Trust Polytechnic, Nirsoshi. So today we will see the second unit of medical electronics, biopotential recorders. So this one is a block diagram of a basic recording system. In this, main parts are there, that is electrodes or transducer, signal conditioner and a writing system. Recording system consists of main three parts, that is a electrode, transducer, signal conditioner and a writing system or a recorder. So recorders or transducers, the electrodes pick up the bioelectrical potentials where the transducer convert data, the physiological signals to the electrical signals to be measured into the usable electrical output. So in this, then different types of the electrodes are used to pick up the bioelectric potentials from the human body, and this one it gives as a input for the next one stage, that is the signal conditioner. In signal conditioner, it converts the output of the electrodes or transducer into the electrical quantity suitable for operating the writing system. So in that they are using the number of the amplifiers, power amplifiers and signal processing unit is there. So in this, the strength of the signals is increased, and also in the power of signals will be increased. So it should be suitable for the operating the writing system. The third part is the writing system or a recorder. The writing system provides the visible graphic representation of the quantity of the physiological variable of interest. So here at the output side, they are using the different types of the writing systems. Maybe oscilloscopes are there, tape recorders are there, chart recorder is there. So different types of the recorders can be used at the output side. So this question you are getting for the 5 marks. That is, I explain the block diagram of a recording system. In that you should draw the block diagram and explanation of each block. Next we will see the block diagram of ECG machine. So in this there is a different parts of the ECG machines are there. So lead selection switch is there, bioamplifier. In bioamplifier there is a preamplifier and power amplifier is present. Calibrator is there, isolation transformer is there, isolated power supply is there, frequency selective feedback network is available, and then galvanometer or bridge circuit is there. So this one is the block diagram of a ECG machine. Now we will see the explanation. First is the lead selector switch. The potential picked by the patient's electrodes are taken to the lead selector switch. In the lead selector, the electrode selected 2 by 2 according to the lead program. The selector switch is used to feed the input voltage from the appropriate electrode to the preamplifier. Second is the calibrator. In addition to the lead settings, the selector switch will have one position marked standardization. When the selector switch is on this position, then bioamplifier is connected to the standardizing circuit instead of the electrode. So for the this calibrator is used for the calibration of number of the electrodes as well as the bioamplifiers. Third is the bioamplifier. In that preamplifier and power amplifier is there. The preamplifier is usually 3 to 4 stage of differential amplifiers. The large negative feedback is given from the last stage to the first stage, which increases the stability of the system. The power amplifier pick up the output of a preamplifier. The power amplifier are designed to get high power gain. The power amplifier are used to drive the recorders. Frequency selective feedback network. Feedback signal from pin position is connected via frequency selective network and is feedback to power amplifier. The frequency selective network is a RC network that is designed to necessary damping of pin motor. Isolation amplifier. The isolation amplifier increases the input impedance of the monitoring system and thus will provide isolation of the patient from the biomedical instruments. Sixth, output unit. The output unit is a CRO display or paper chart recorder. In case of paper chart recorder, the power amplifier supplies the required power to drive the pin motor. The recorder can have three modes of operations. First one mode is the off mode. The ECG unit is a switched off condition. On mode. The power to the amplifier is turned on but the paper drive is not running. Means the paper drive is in off condition. Third operation mode is that is the run mode. Both amplifier and paper drive are in running condition. So these are the three modes in the operation of ECG machine. In the ECG recorder, they are using the wax coated paper and using the pin motor. That one actually pen is a stylus pen is used, that is a heating effect have at the tip of the pen, and using that tip on the wax coated paper they draw the chart of the ECG. Next we will see the block diagram of EEG. EEG means electroencephalogram. So in that there is a jack box is there, montage that is a electrode montage selector is there, calibrator is there, amplifiers, oscillator, analog to digital converter is there. These are the number of the main parts of EEG machine. Now we will see the explanation of each part or each block. Montage and electrodes. Pattern of electrodes on the head and the channel they are connected to the two is called montage. Montage are always symmetrical. The reference electrode is generally placed on a non-active site such as forehead and earlobes. Second, preamplifier. The preamplifier used in EEG must have high gain and low noise characteristics because the EEG potentials are small in amplitude. So very high CMRR to minimize the stray interference. Third, sensitivity control. The sensitivity of an EEG machine is the gain of the amplifier multiplied by the sensitivity of the writer. So if suppose we want to increase the sensitivity of the machine, then automatically we should improve the gain of the amplifier as well as the sensitivity of the writer. Using any one of them, we can increase the sensitivity of the EEG machine. Fourth, these are the filters. EEG may contain muscle artifacts due to the contraction of a skull and neck muscles. The most effective way to eliminate the muscle artifacts is to advise the person to relax, but it is not always successful. So, these artifacts are generally removed by using a low pass filter. These filters on the EEG machine has several selectable positions. The high frequency filters can be controlled the upper cutoff frequency. Sometimes they are using the notch filters to remove the 50 Hz means frequency interference. Writing part. The base type of pen motors used in the machine have a frequency response of about 90 Hz. The inkjet recording system, which gives a response of 1000 Hz, is used for some special applications. 6. The paper drive. This is provided by synchronous motor. An accurate and stable paper drive mechanism is necessary, and it is normal practice to have several paper speed available for selection. Speed of 15, 30, 60 mm per second are essential. Some machines also provide speed values outside this range also. 7th, channel and computers. EEG machines have up to 32 channels, although 8 or 16 channels are common. This machine permits customer programmable montage selection and also include a video monitor screen to display the selected pattern. Modern EEG machines are mostly PC based with Pentium processor with larger hard disk and cache memory and also RAM capacity. It can store more than 40 hours of EEG. It gives high resolution and color monitor. Now we will see the 1020 electrode placement system. So this one is the diagram for the 1020 system. This system is named as a 1020 system because the electrode spacing is based on the interval of 10 and 20% of the distance between specified point on the skull. The electrodes are identified according to their position on the head. FP, frontal polar. F means frontal, C means central, T means temporal, O means occipital. Odd numbers refers to electrodes on the left side of the head. Even number represents those on the right side of the head, while Z denotes midline. The reference electrode is usually attached to a and the forehead. Otherwise, nostril. On the nostril, you can use as a reference electrode, or you can connect for the nostrils also. The electrode placement may be unipolar or bipolar, but bipolar is a more popular placement system is there. In 1020 system, the electrodes are located as follows. A line is drawn on the skull from nasion to the inion point, and similar line is drawn from left preauricular pointer to the right preauricular pointer. By marking these intersection of these are two lines will get that is the CZ. Mark point at 10, 20, 20, 20, 20 and 10 percentage of the total nasion-inion distance. You should start with the 10, then 4 20s and again last 10. Like that you have to take the distance. 10, 4 20s and again 10. These points are FP2, F8, T4, T6 and O2 on the right side, and FP1, F7, T3, T5 and O1 on the left side. Mark this point at 30, 20, 20 and again 30 percentage of the total nasion-inion distance along the midline. These points are FZ, CZ and PZ. Measure the distance between FP1 and O1 along the circumference passing through C3 and Mark this point at 25% intervals. These points gives the position of F3, C3 and T3. Similarly, on the right side, F4, C4 and P4. In the system, F7, F3, Fz and F4 and F8 are equidistant. In the same way, T5, P3, Pz, P4 and T6 are equidistant. A1 and A2 are air electrodes as a reference. So this one is the explanation for the 1020 system. So this question you are getting for the 10 marks. Only one time you are getting for this for the 10 marks. Usually you are getting for the 5 marks. So in that you have to draw the diagram and do the explanation. Next we will see the EMG system. So EMG means electromyogram is there. So in that the main parts are there. So we will do the explanation of this one. There is a stimulator is there, preamplifier, audio amplifier, tape recorder and display unit is there. We will see the detail. Stimulator. The stimulator is used to excite the sensory nerve that carry information to the central nervous system, and the reflex response of the muscle can be displayed. Most of EMG have built-in stimulator and it provides a single, double or train of pulses. The stimulus amplitude, duration and delay are all adjustable. Next one part, preamplifier. Preamplifier is used to amplify the EMG signal are picked up by needle or surface electrodes before transmitting them along the wire. The preamplifier used for EMG must have high CMRR, common mode rejection ratio, and good bandwidth and also low noise characteristics. It is preferable to mount the preamplifier very near to the subject using very small electrode leads. So by using this one we can reduce adding the interfacing. Our noise interference will be reduced using this method. Preamplifier provide low output impedance and common mode rejection ratio must be higher than 80 dB up to 5 kHz. Filters. Low frequency and high frequency filters are used to select passband of the incoming signal. Passband is normally made as narrow as possible in order to eliminate the noise. The EMG may contains frequency components up to 10 kHz. Using low-pass filter, the frequency range is restricted to 200 Hz for clinical applications. Recorders. The EMG recorder unit consists of a sound recorder and a graphic recorder. A flat-faced fiber optical CRT is used for recording over which the light-sensitive recording paper moves over and a permanent recording is produced on that paper. The image developed directly as it is advanced by exposure to blue light of a chosen wavelength. This paper speed is 10, 20, 50 and 100 centimeter per second are available. Display. In modern EMG, two CRT are used, one for displaying and another for recording. For displaying EMG signal, variable persistence storage CRT is also used. A 4-trace display also used and it may be necessary. Also in the EMG machine, they are using the loudspeaker also, means which one signals sensed from the nervous system or nerves, those we can hear using the sound also. So this one is the EMG system. Now we will see the applications of ECG. First, ECG is used for diagnosis of heart disorders like bradycardia and tachycardia. It provides valuable information about cardiac arrest. It used to detect the enlargement of heart muscles. It is used to detect inactive part in the heart. It is also used to detect heart blocks like AV block and bundle block. ECG are used to investigate blood flow blockage to heart. ECG is also used in diagnosis of arrhythmia. So these are the applications of ECG. So at least you should write the compulsory 5 applications. Now we will see the applications of EEG, electroencephalogram. First one is to check the level of consciousness reason for sleep disorders. Second, to check the depth of brain. Third, to identify brain tumor and treatment of epilepsy. Next, it is used in brain injury. EEG is used to find location of a tumor. EEG is used to monitor alertness. Next, it is used to monitoring during the surgery. EEG is used to record efficiency of yoga. Now we will see the applications of EMG. First, it is useful in study of reflex system. Second, it is used to detect conduction velocity of nerves. Third, to find the condition of muscle during one contraction. EMG is used to diagnose disease related to the muscles. It is used to diagnosis of nerve damages. EMG is used to diagnosis disease like muscle weakness. EMG is also used for diagnosis of neurological and neuromuscular problems. Now we will see the applications of ERG. ERG is used to find retinal degeneration. ERG is used in nerve disorder, can be diagnosed and treated. It is also used to find the post effect of drugs on the eye movement mechanism. ERG is used to administer the level of anesthesia during the operation. ERG is used to find retinal defects like retinal inflammation. So these are the applications of the ECG, ERG, EMG and EEG. So when they are asking for the applications, the compulsory you should write the at least 5 application of each.